Welcome to the game, boys. I'm Coach. This is Coach Reacts, and today I'm going to be reacting to Hopsin alone with me, boys. But first and foremost, hit the like button, drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit the subby button. Let's get those subs up. Super excited about this one. Big Hopsin fan. Let's just dive right into it, boys. Okay, he's in bed, boys. He's alone in bed, boys. Let's go.
Marcus fucking Hopsin, my guy, what up? Don't mean to intervene. How are things going? Talk to me. How you living, G? You look so confused right now. Do you remember me? Cause I've been with you since a teen, fucking you up mentally.
Time out, boys. Right off the bat, I'm getting a kind of guilty conscious vibe from Eminem and Dr. Dre. Almost looks like he's playing the devil on his shoulder. Let's see where this goes, boys.
I love it, dude. Staying inside your head with a rent is free. I'm just here to make sure you keep all your crazy tendencies.
Time out, boys. Definitely feels like a guilty conscious vibe, boys. Staying in his head where the rent is free. His conscience is definitely talking to him, boys. Let's see where this goes.
Look at yourself in disbelief, struggle with your identity, stuck in depression until you diagnosed with it clinically. How's your love life? It's still a trifling mess? Nigga, you 35, you haven't found a wifey yet?
Time out, boys. He's telling himself that he's 35 and he hasn't found a wifey yet. That's like being 10 games deep in a season and not burying a goal yet. Let's go, boys.
I mean, if I was you, would I be stressed? Why, yes. I guess a mail order bride is nice, it might be best. So how did you manage to get rich yet be so empty? Constantly stuck in a deep old frenzy. Maybe your ego ain't eco-friendly. Bro, you got a life that we don't envy. And I bet suicide must be so tempting.
Time out, boys. If I was you, would I be stressed? Y-E-S. That's wordplay, boys. That's what that is. Then he tells himself that maybe a mail order bride might be best. That's like calling the phone at the rink and telling him that you scored a goal when he didn't, boys. You don't want to be doing that. That's chiseling points right there, boys. Then he goes, maybe your ego ain't eco-friendly. That's like finishing a bunch of beers after the game and not putting them in the recycling bin, boys. It's bad for the environment. Let's go.
Wait, hold up. Damn. Fuck's wrong with me? I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? Couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait, hold up. Shit. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? Couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror.
Time out, boys. That's a solid hook right there. I'm talking center ice scrap, solid hook right there, boys. That's what that is. Let's go.
So how's the rap life? Do people enjoy your music? Or you still spitting that bullshit to destroy the youth with? Be honest, you live in the shadow with Joyner Lucas. You jealous? I know that you are. My point is proven.
Time out, boys. He basically admitted that he's living in the shadow with Joyner Lucas, but it's in his head, boys. He's salty in his head, boys. Don't let it get to you. That can throw off your game, boys. Then you could go out there next shift and shit the bed, boys, and we don't want that. Let's go.
What the fuck happened to you? You was spitting so cold. You was the ill minor Hopsin on the list with the ghosts. Then you fell off. You should've took a different approach. I hate to say it, but you'll never be like Kendrick or Cole.
Time out, boys. He's going in on himself, boys. He's beating himself up. He had a couple bad plays, boys, and he's letting it get to him. You can't let that get to you, boys. You can't let it get inside your head, boys. Your mentality game has to be strong. That could be the difference between a good game and a bad game, boys. Let's go.
It's fucked up. That isn't fair, Marcus. I'm hoping that God will answer your prayers, Marcus. But even if he does, the chances are rare that you'll have hands in the air headlining Madison Square Garden. Nigga, put the mic down. Don't you fight this fight. Cause you the corny rapper only weird white kids like.
Time out, boys. He's the corny, weird rapper only white kids like. That's what he's telling himself. He's in his own head. He's got to pick himself back up and he's got to get back out there and give it 110, boys. Let's go.
So every time the blogs post you, the comments gon' roast you. I would rather be dead than be caught living in your shoes.
Wait, hold up. I'm tripping. Fuck's wrong with me? I can't leave
boys,
me
this is hard.
with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? Couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait, hold up. Please stop. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? Couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror.
Time out, boys. He's in his head too deep, boys. I can't elaborate this any more than I am, boys. You cannot get inside your head like that. It's bad for the team. It's bad for you. You won't produce out there. It'll bring a negative vibe towards you and your entire team. You just can't do that, boys. You need to get back up on your feet and get out there, boys. Let's go.
Alright, I got an idea. I'll tell you how it works. It's gonna sound a little outrageous, but hear me out first. You turn your phone off for 2 weeks and start an outburst of worried family members, which leads to a local town search. And when they find you, you dead inside of your crib with a letter that says goodbye to your kid. But you don't get to see him anyway, cause your ex is wildin' and shit. So in his little head, it's like you already died. It's a trip.
Time out, boys. He's making up this whole scenario to get away, boys. He's writing a letter to say goodbye to his kids, but his exes won't let him see his kids anyways, boys. That's a penalty, boys. Let's go.
You reside in heaven or hell, whichever side that it is. Your baby mom's a regret the shit she never tried to get fixed. If you're alive, chances are she'll never try to repent. I'm just trying to show you ways to exercise your revenge. All you want is love, right? Well, you gon' have to get some balls. Shoot your fucking brains out until they splat against the wall.
Time out, boys. This video's like the Stanley Cup playoffs, boys. It's high quality hockey, around the board exciting. I like what I see, boys. Let's go.
I mean, it has to hit the blogs, and all your fans will get involved, and you'll be missed, cause people don't know what they have until it's lost. Hug your dad and kiss your mom before this transition is done into the new life. Your current one is trash, it isn't fun. Yeah, everybody got problems, and we all fighting this big war, but your problems are different. You got nothing to live for.
Oof, time out, boys. He just told himself that he has nothing to live for. That's how big his problems are. He is so far gone inside his head, boys. He might be at the point of no return, boys, and if you're at that point of no return, just bench yourself, boys. Do what's best for the team. Nobody needs that kind of negative attitude on the bench. If you're not out there producing, if you're stuck in your own head, not having a good game, just hit the showers, boys. Let's go, boys.
Hold up. Oh no. Fuck's wrong with me?
It's fire, boys.
Can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I feel?
I'm gonna stop this right here, boys. There's another minute, boys, but it's just the hook in the ending, boys. And he's already so far gone in his head, boys. There's already no coming back from that, boys. Fire song, boys. Fire music video. That's Hopsin, Alone With Me. I'm Coach. This is Coach Reacts. Don't forget to hit the subby button down below. Hit the like button. Throw a couple commies down below. And I'll see you next game, boys.